Coming up on Harbor Highlights, we have the directions for especially our new students and 6th graders. How can you log in to see your grades?
We also have some students sharing some awesome books you might want to check out in the library.
This and more, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Harbor Lights. I'm Noah.
And I'm Jared.
To start our show, please join us in the pledge. Please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thanks to all of the students that turned in applications to be on the Student Council. You'll be finding more about our candidates and have your chance to cast your vote for who you think will help lead the school.
If you remember our announcement from the end of last year, we asked you to set a goal to read at least 4 books. If you reach that goal, please raise your hand.
Let's give them a clap and cheer. We have many new exciting books in the library, and our 6th grade teachers were sharing in a meeting the other day about how excited the 6th graders are about reading.
If you have a hard time finding a book you like to read, talk to our awesome librarians, Mrs. Dobrez and Mrs. Richardson, and they will help suggest a book based on your interests.
Also, pay attention to some of the recommendations from our Harbor Light students and staff.
Looking for some awesome books to read? Here's some suggestions.
An awesome book I read this summer was Monster. It was about this guy who was put in jail, and he wants to tell the people about what did he do to get thrown in jail.
The one book that I read over the summer was Aragon. It was about a boy who found this dragon egg out in the woods one day while he was hunting.
An awesome book I read over the summer was The Fault in Our Stars. It's about where this girl, she went to a cancer group, and it talks about where what you have for cancer and how you can retrieve it, not be sad about cancer anymore.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Harrington, and I read this book called Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys over the summer, and I really enjoyed this book. It was set in World War II, and I've read a lot of books about World War II, but this one was a little bit different. Instead of the main focus being in Germany and Nazis, this focus was set in Russia and Lithuania, and it was just an amazing story because Lithuania is part of my heritage, and it gave me a chance to read about some of the difficulties that some of my ancestors faced during the World War II time period.
A really good, awesome book I read this summer was If I Say, and it's about this girl that gets into a car crash, and she tells everybody about her story before that and about her people that are really important to her.
Awesome book I read this summer was The Final Four, and it was about how this basketball game, went into 3 overtimes with Michigan State, and I forgot what team it was, but their nickname was the Trojans, so it was the Trojan War.
An awesome book I read this summer with my kids, actually. It's called Wonder, and it was a great book. It's about a kid going into 5th grade, which is middle school for him, and it just talks about him dealing with middle school, but he has some special circumstances. It's a great book. It's funny. It's sad. It's happy. You need to read it if you haven't read it.
An awesome book I read over the summer was The Hunger Games, and
an awesome book I read this summer was Divergent. It's about a different world.
An awesome book I read over the summer is Michael Jordan's biography.
An awesome book I read over the summer is Under the Overpass, and it's about homelessness in America.
Thanks for sharing those awesome books. If you like to read and discuss books, you can be part of BBYA. The informational meeting was last week, but if you missed it, just pick up an application in the library.
This Friday, author Letha McMahon of the popular Unwanted series is going to be at our school to talk about her books and even sign your copy. 6th and 7th graders will be going to the PAC for a chance to meet her.
Now over to this week's general announcements.
Hi. This week's lunch specials are Monday sweet and sour chicken with brown rice and sugar snap peas. Tuesday cheese stuffed ravioli with garlic toast and broccoli.
Wednesday scrambled eggs and toast steak, golden hash browns. Thursday beef and cheese nachos with Spanish rice. And Friday Italian beef and pepperoni calzone with steamed cauliflower.
This Thursday night, September 25, is the Culture Works kickoff party. To sign up for their fall classes, find out more information, or just get some free pizza and have some glow-in-the-dark fun.
The classes this fall are cinematics, anime, and graphic designs. You can also register online. Here is another opportunity for you to get involved. It is called Calling Our Colors.
Calling Our Colors meets today after school. If you are still interested in joining or want to find out more about what this group was about, talk to Mrs. Harris.
Raise your hand if you know how to log into Infinite Campus to check your grades. If you didn't put your hand up, pay close attention. We are going to show you how to log in. This way you can check your current grade and any missing assignments. You might want to get your planner out and write your login down so you don't forget. Let's watch.
Logging on to Infinite Campus is easy. Most of your parents have a login, but every West Ottawa student has a login.
It's easy. Go to the West Ottawa website, click on Parent Resources to go to Infinite Campus.
The login can be kind of tricky, so make sure that you're paying attention. Your username is actually your 5-digit student number, the same one that you use for lunch and what many of you use for your password when you log into the computer. So your username is your 5 numbers. The password has to be 8 digits. The first 2 digits are your first and last initial, and the 6 numbers following that are your birth date. You need to write your birth date as 6 digits. So if you were born in any month, January through September, you need to put a 0 in front of the month. For example, if your birthday was today, September 22, you would put 0922, and then you put the last 2 digits of the year that you were born. So if you were born in 2001, you would put 01. If you try to log in and you can't get in, I would ask a teacher to help you. If you try too many times and you can't get logged in, it will lock you out of your account, and then we're going to have to call data services to help you. Being able to log into Infinite Campus is a great way to be able to check your grades and to see if you have any missing assignments or absences and tardies. You can use Infinite Campus to be awesome this year.
Don't forget, if you try to log in and it doesn't work, ask a teacher to help you.
Now over to sports.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Matt. Boys soccer challenges our own Mac Bay on Monday at home. On Tuesday, they are away against Hudsonville.
7th and 8th grade football are away versus Hudsonville on Wednesday, and girls tennis match up against Jenison away on Tuesday and Thursday against Mac Bay.
Cross country are at Jenison Invitational on Wednesday. Girls volleyball are home on Tuesday against Grand Haven Gold. On Thursday, are away and challenging our own Mac Bay.
Let's show Mac Bay our Harbor Lights pride by supporting our teams this week. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks for watching our announcements. Keep making awesome choices, and don't forget, we're all on the same team on a road that leads to awesome.
Watch our announcements on SchoolTube or search Harbor Lights on Facebook and get all the links to the announcements.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Don't tell me words don't matter.
Just believe.